back to another Oliver's Adventures. As you saw, there's 18 sleeps till Christmas, and today's story is Grandad's secret giant. Little Billy was in a pickle. Grandad, he said, we've been painting the town memorial all day, but we can't just finish it. No one can reach the top of the wall. Don't worry, said Grandad. I know just the chap who can help. First page. His hands the size of tables. Grandad continued. Legs as long as drain pipes and feet as big as rowing boats. Do you know who I mean? The secret giant. Billy sighed. You told me about him 1,000 times. Grandad, you're making it up. I've never made things up, said Grandad. Do you remember when we went camping last summer? Yes, Grandad. Yes, Billy groans. The giant was there watching us, make sure we were kept safe. And do you remember when the town clock was broken? Yes, Grandad. Yes, Grandad. Billy mumbled. You can see the giant here. Beautiful pictures. Look, it was a giant who fixed it, said Grandad. And do you remember when our boat got caught in the storm? Yes, Grandad. Billy sighed. We're whizzing through this. It was the giant who pulled us to safety. Who pulled us to safety to shore. That's impossible, Grandad, he said. I can see a giant. Maybe you weren't looking hard enough, Grandad replied. Look at that huge wave. There's the giant poking in there. And that's not all. The giant down here also stopped the big oak from falling in the wind, helped cars cross bridges when part of it fell down, caught your kite before it blew away, and rescued Murphy when he got stuck on the roof. The giant does all sorts of things for our town quietly, without making fuss, and nobody knows except for me. You don't get to my aim without sharp eyes. But Grandad, Billy said, if there was a giant to help him good, why doesn't he want to say a big secret? Because people are scared of things that are different, said Grandad. When people see the giant, they scream and run away. It makes them sad. I wouldn't be scared of a silly old giant, Billy scoffed. If he was real, which he's not. Try getting up and going to the memorial tomorrow at dawn, Grandad says with a wink. The next morning, Murphy woke up Billy up at dawn. He tried to go back to sleep, but Murphy wouldn't stop barking. So Billy decided to take him for a walk and prove once for all that Grandad's secret giant wasn't real. When they got close to the memorial, Murphy winked nervously. Don't be daft, boy, said Billy, as they turned the corner. There's no such thing as giant. He was real. He was humongous, and he was terrifying. Huge giant. You can see it. Billy ran away as fast as he could. Then he had a thought. Maybe Grandad meant when he said scared. People are scared of things that are different. Billy turned back. The giant had gone. Billy went to Grandad and told him what had happened. I shouldn't have run away, he said sadly. Well, we all make mistakes sometimes, said Grandad, but I'm sure you can think of a way to make the giant feel better. What makes you feel better when you're upset? Billy thought for a moment. Then he had a great idea. Billy told Grandad his plan, and then they got to work. They hammered, they sawed, they worked hard all day to make the giant present, which he would never forget. When it was finished, Billy and Grandad hoisted Murphy up high, hoping the giant would come and rescue him again. I wonder if it's going to work. I think we're going to find out soon. Then there was nothing to do but wait. And wait some more until they waited the whole afternoon until the sun began to set. What if the giant doesn't come back? Billy said. Maybe he's fed up of people screaming and running away. Maybe he doesn't want to live in our town because of me. But then, as they saw legs as long as straight pipes, hands as big as tabletops, and feet as large as rowing boats, it was the giant! Just like they planned. He rescued Murphy from the ledge, and then the giant saw the present. For the first time since Grandad had known him, he smiled. Because what Billy had realised, the giant wasn't just a giant. He was also a person. And he wanted that, what everyone wanted when they upset. Ooh. Let's see. A friend. And here's another picture. And then, of course, a brilliant picture here. That is the end. See you next time for another Oliver's Adventures. Bye!